Welcome to Elgin Community College's Oral History Project.
Hi, I'm Polly Nash.
And I'm Jack Weiss. We'd like to welcome you to an overview of Elgin Community College's Oral History Project. After the Book of History was completed as part of the college's 60th anniversary, we realized that the stories of those individuals who made important contributions to the college had not yet been told in their own voices.
So we set out to accomplish the goal of conducting oral history interviews under the auspices of the Learning Resources. We had the support and encouragement of the Associate Dean of Learning Resources, Jerry McKay, and Professor Armando Trejo, who oversees the college's archives.
Our long-term purpose is to provide archival access to the images and voices of individuals who are important to the college's history as they recall and reflect on their years with Elgin Community College. Polly conducted the interviews, and I was the videographer and final editor. So what we would like to do now is to illustrate for you how a search through ECC's oral history archives would work.
Using the address shown below, you can go to the page where you can see all of the oral histories that our college has completed and are ready for viewing. Let's select Bud Wilson's oral history. Bring your cursor down to his name and click on it.
This is an interview with E.C. Bud Wilson, former member of the school district.
You will note that it begins playing immediately. When you first stop the recording, you'll see other images. That's because you're using YouTube as the home for our videos. When you stop the recording again, you'll see more videos, which you can ignore at this point. Now let's navigate some of the controls at the bottom of the screen. You can stop and start the video by using this button. Next is the control for the volume. Then you see the time. And here you can click for full screen. If you go to full screen and then later want to use any of the other features of this program, you'll want to use the escape key to come back to this screen. You can scroll down to see all of the segments of Mr. Wilson's oral history, from a segment on his personal background to his reflections on Elgin and the impact of Elgin Community College on the community. For this illustration, we're selecting Description of Elgin in the 1960s. When we click on it, it opens up to show you more about what is in that segment. You see Play Segment, Segment Link, Partial Transcript, Segment Synopsis, and Keywords. Right now, let's focus on Segment Synopsis. This gives you a summary of what is discussed in this segment. Then below it are the keywords of people, places, and significant things that are specifically mentioned in this segment. The partial transcript is the sentence or partial sentence that begins the segment. Above the partial transcript, you'll see Play Segment and Segment Link. Both accomplish the same purpose, just using a different path. They both take you to that particular segment of the oral history. If you click on Play Segment, you go directly there.
Tell me what Elgin was like in 1960.
If you click on Segment Link, you are given in the box the link that you can then copy into your browser that would take you there directly. This way, if you have a particular segment that you want to bookmark, you can later go to it using this function. Now let's look on the right side of the screen. You'll see that the toggle is over to Index. This is the way that ECC has chosen to make the oral histories available to you. If you toggle to the left, Transcript, And if we had a transcript of the oral history, it would be shown there. You can also see on the right side of the screen a way that you can search by keyword. If I use the search terms Board of Trustees, we can see two segments which include the Board of Trustees. Let's click on the second one. On the second one, we see, again, you can click on Play Segment if you want to hear
some you've
that
already
segment.
talked about, but Bob Hoffer, Harry Blizzard, all of those individuals brought different skills and talents to the board. Is that the kind of thing that you were thinking about as a U46 Board of Education?
This, in a nutshell, is how to navigate ECC's oral histories. We think you will agree that this search approach provides a way for all of us to research and appreciate our college's history. Enjoy.
Enjoy.